Hey, welcome back, comic book community. This is Travis Grant, your friendly neighborhood comic book nerd, and we're taking a look at the comics that I bought off eBay, the eBay haul. First off, in the last month, I got number 8 and number 15 of Captain Marvel. Pretty nice looking comics. This one has like a little ding right there. But the seller was nice enough. They even said they put a 6. They said they thought it graded as 6. I think it might be higher than a 6, to be honest with you. I think they they grade them kind of loosely, but I think that it looks way better than a 6. But it possibly could be. It's a real nice copy. I bidded $4 for this and won it. And then number 15, they say it's a 7. I like when sellers do that. Grade it. I mean, it looks every bit of it. It has a little ting right there. And it's kind of like a little teardrop right there, because it like somebody was holding it while they were flipping it and reading it, or maybe it was just getting a spine roll on it or something right there. But really, two cool Captain Marvel comics that go in the Captain Marvel collection, number 8 and number 15. Wow, some cool stuff. Both these came in from this and that and the sales tax and everything. They were about $20. So I don't know. I probably overpaid for these two, but I wanted them in the collection. I like Captain Marvel. I like collecting them. Next up, I made a deal for the Submariner. The seller had a best offer, and I made a best offer for $4, and the guy took it. Shipping and handling was $4.58, so it was around $9, all with the sales tax and everything. I think I did okay with this. $9. It looks pretty good quality. If this was a 6.0, I'm gonna say this is probably a 5. Because it has this little thing right here. It's like a ding or something. But it's 5 or a 6. The condition, I would say. The next seller had 3 Submariners. And I made a bid for these. Every one was I believe it was $6. It was like $5.99 starting bid. So I just bid to starting bid, and I ended up winning them. The conditions vary on these. These, you have a spine. I mean, not spine ticks, but they've been dog-eared, and I think there's, in this corner right here, it's dog-eared, and it's chipped up, and, they have spine ticks on them, but hey, $5, $6 a piece for Submariner number 2, and from this distance, it looks pretty dang nice. But you notice it when you get up real close to look at them. That's when you're looking at comics, of older stuff. You get up close and you can pick out the details and stuff. But far away, it looks pretty decent. Good enough for me. It's a good reader. This one, the only thing I noticed, it has this little, it looks like there's a tape pull or something. But other than that, this number 3, that is kind of messed up, and that looks like it's kind of messed up right there. But other than that, this number 3 doesn't look too shabby. We're talking 3, probably a 0.23, maybe. And then I had number 4. So, same thing. It has a little thing there. Has a little thing here. You know, has a spine tick. We're not grading these too harshly, but it's good enough for me, man. When I look at covers for Submariner or older comic books, you know, I look and see if it even has a cover. If there's any writing in the trade dress or writing on the comic, you know, sometimes kids would get their pen and they'd write their names on their comics and they would take them to school and trade them with their friends and stuff. But I don't buy comics that have writing on them. Next up is this Eternals number 1. The seller was trying to sell it for $14. I made a best offer for $8. It turned out to be the seller took it. $8 for this. It turned out to be about $13 shipping and handling for Eternals number 1. I think I got an okay deal on it. I've seen the movie. It's okay. And because I was like, well, I don't have an Eternals number 1, and the price has dipped down on them quite a bit. Maybe I should get an Eternals number 1. And you know, there's only like 19 comics in this whole thing to collect. And I'm thinking, well, a guy can collect 19 Eternal comics probably in a year. And so then I kind of got into a Eternals binge, and I picked up this Eternals number 3 and Eternals number 5 here from the same seller, $3 a piece. So it was around $6 altogether. Well, it was cheaper than that because it was like $1 something, and then the shipping and handling and everything. So it was like, it makes it to about $3 a piece. But they're pretty good quality, pretty good condition. And it's weird. I was thinking, man, I got 1, 3, and 5. What am I just buying the odd numbers of Eternals? The next thing I found was these 2 Thor books. I've been collecting Thor in the 150s, 150 to 160 range. And these were the last 2 Thor books that I've been looking for. And this one was $9. And this one was $14. So altogether, I paid $27 altogether with the shipping and handling for these 2. I don't know if I got ripped on that, because looking on eBay, it's just mixed for this issue. Sometimes you can find it cheap, but they're all just destroyed on eBay. And they seem like $10 is the going rate for Thor, you know. And this one I just picked it up because it was the same seller. I won the auction. I got 2 books. Trying to save a little bit on shipping and handling. The Wrath of the Warrior. This looks cool. It looks really cool, man. I like these Thor books, man. Just the art and the foreground. You have the Loki in the foreground. Dr. Blake can't die. That's his secret identity, Thor's secret identity. And he turns into Dr. Blake. I believe that's how that works. He pops his cane on the ground and he changes to Thor. I believe that's how it works. Oh, I don't know. So anyways, when I was looking at the Eternals, I thought to myself, well, wonder if I find a lot of Eternals. Let's see if I can get them cheap. And so what I did, I found a seller and I made an offer for him for $34. It turned out to be like 42 after everything. And when you break it down, I believe it's like $2.20 an issue. So I don't know if I did good on that or not, but for $2 an issue, I mean, they used to be 25 cents, so I guess they, you know, they got me. But for $2 an issue for the whole Eternals set is not bad. And I figured, well, I probably would take forever to try to find the whole set. Well, this one's a little messed up right there. So they're not in perfect condition. Like there's spine ticks on this one here. But for $2 an issue, and I'm interested in them, I went ahead and picked them up. Here's number 5 again. Here's number 6. Wow, look at that. Isn't that neat? You got the Kirby crackle going on in here, and it's just the perspective, the long-reaching perspective. You know, Kirby does that stuff, man. This is number 7. Number 8, I like this. The monster stretchy arms kind of stretching out to get them. Man, that's crazy. Number 8. Number 9 is pretty cool. It's like a rock. It looks like a monster they're shooting. The laser blasters, and looks like a heck of a battle. This one's really cool, man, because it's like the celestial hand, and it's like the waterfalls are coming down. Then these guys are down here, and it's like a city or something. It's wild. The city that died twice. Number 10. This is number 11. I like the background of that, and there's a rocket foreground, and the Kirby always, you know, like the reaching out hand, you know, it's like and yeah, and then he even has these guys. They're like all scared and stuff. They're shooting the missiles at them. The Russians are coming. The Eternals, number 12. What a wild cover, Unimind. So is that a mine, or is that like something blowing up? And you got these little guys down here, and it makes you want to read it. You know, I just want to get in and start reading Eternals, man. This one's cool because it has the heads, you know, the heads of the characters. And then this guy, what does he have? Does he have like 2 arms? Like he's like a spider thing, 2 arms, and he's shooting the bad guys and the astronauts. Number 14 is pretty cool. That guy's getting tossed by the Hulk. Number 15 is cool too because the Hulk's on it. I've picked up 16 recently at Fox's Comics in Marion, beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois. I picked that up for $5. So like I'm saying, if I pieced out every issue and I found it, you know, and this is a good condition issue too. So if I pieced out every issue, it'd probably be more than $2.20. Number 17. I dig the Kirby art. I don't like the character design of his hair. It's like kind of reminds me of like a He-Man type of character, man. But you know, it was the 70s, 60s, early 70s, you know. So I guess that's kind of how it is. Look at that monster attacking him. Look, it's gonna trippy stuff, you know. It's number 18. Oh, I like number 19 too. Look at all that Kirby crackle. Guy's scared. He's like, save me. Eternals number 19. So yeah, I think I got a decent deal on Eternals. It's probably not as popular as say Spider-Man or any of or Ghost Rider or anything like that, but it is Jack Kirby. Jack Kirby art on it, and it's pretty cool. Can't wait to start digging in here. I feel like there's gonna be Eternals 1 review coming soon. But yeah, that was the eBay haul this month of June. I thought I was doing really good until I bought that Eternals book, and that set me on, you know, another path of buying more Eternals books. So I was doing pretty good and staying focused until I got these Eternals, and hopefully next month I stay more focused and just focus on picking up a couple of books and not spending as much money on eBay as one does. But you know, if you're a comic book collector and you use eBay, that usually is what happens. You go down a rabbit hole, and the next thing you know, you're buying more comics. But that's not a bad thing. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Take care. Like and subscribe. And love you. Bye.